City gonna set my soul on fire. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Rebels offense has the ball first today. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators, defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. They punted away on 4th down. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Rebels offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
To the air, it's Rivers. Right on the money. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Deals the punt and try to pick up some yards. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Right back to the well. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Givens. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about Northern Illinois. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
And the Huskies are flying down the field. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Givens. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Gets it out fast. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. All right, guys, let's chat a little UNLV. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got great speed. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. On the shovel. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. No more time to throw. The quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. Keeps it and gets past the chains. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. And he had an opportunity there to make something out of nothing, but things just got sideways and the ball came free.
I just like the effort on defense, okay? They couldn't get to the quarterback initially in the pocket. He started scrambling, and they don't quit. You saw all of the effort of everybody pursuing the QB, catching up to him, and then creating the fumble. Awesome job.
The Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Lawson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Dropping back, it's Rivers. Throws to the tight end. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. That's the end of the quarter, and Northern Illinois has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Finds his man. It's Lawson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The play action fake. Using the quick game. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw again. It's complete to the left. Got room at the 35. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Looking to throw, it's Rivers. Bringing the heat. Creates a little space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides the back on the option. The give. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Trying to set up the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Man, in this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots and make those big plays.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Rivers. Wide open downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Rebels in the hurry-up.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that one.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with the field goal, we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll pull it on 3. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Givens. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Oh, he's got a chance. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. The handoff to Johnson. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. play. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Rebels offense is back on the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. To throw, it's Rivers. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Turning it on. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They'll try it over the left side. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Here's the handoff. Quick spin on the run. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. They'll go hurry up here. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Going to the ground. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Punt is on its way. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Newton. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Rivers. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. And the Rebels come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He gets it into enemy territory, but not quite enough for the 1st down. It'll be 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Just over 30 seconds to play here in the 1st half as they take over 1st and 10. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the grab over the middle.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you could just, boom, put it on a line, It's really nice to have that.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Puts it out of the air. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. To the air on first down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's the pressure. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. On fourth down, going to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
The Rebels will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Here's the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Rivers. Got a man. It's Newton. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Rebels will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Wants to throw on first down. Dumps it to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him! And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense doing its job again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground, forcing a 3rd down situation, likely to be a pass. Both defenses have played a really good football game so far.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Northern Illinois will line up up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to throw. It's Rivers. Got his man quickly. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it on the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. The Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Lets it go to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. A little screen to the running back. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's third and goal. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. They'll run play action. He's going to let it go. He's got it on the left. Finds some room. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. They take the lead with the 6.
Really nice job by the offense there, setting up the play-action pass. They ran the ball the last play, so the defense saw run action this time. A lot of guys bit downhill. The quarterback had a chance to find his target outside. He puts it up in the air. Receiver does his job. They connect for the long score.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run the option. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Nice move to pick up yardage.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down and inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rebels decide to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Sure hands, it's Taylor. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's Rivers. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's caught, it's Lawson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Rebels want to move quickly. They try to pop a run on the draw. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Punt is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Great place to start for this offense. He'll keep it himself. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Gets rid of it. Finds his big tight end. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Dropping back, it's Rivers. Fires to the tight end. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Boston. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They'll send the back in motion. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, Unlv. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Johnson. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Power football with the run. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Oklahoma State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out.
Scanning the field, it's Sullivan.
Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. On the run, fires downfield. Pulls it in, it's Taylor. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Rushes on him. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Taylor. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. The kick is on its way. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. of the gun, the inside give. Breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Looking for a man. It's Rivers. Tight end finds a soft spot. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Wants to keep it in the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Rebels will hustle to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Slings it downfield. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Sullivan. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
And the Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Going for it all. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. So now it's 2nd and long. Send the tight end in motion. To the ground with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Sometimes you need a little luck off that right upright and through. That'll pull them back to within 6.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some...
There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Leaves it with the running back. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. Fourth down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory. The Rebels send out the punt unit. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Here's a heat. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw it, Sullivan. Here comes the heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. And the completion to the sideline. A solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. Time is not on their side. Down 6 late. Fourth down looming. They'll have to get... He lost one down the sideline. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He'll try to take it back. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when there's panicking ever really. But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.